What's up and welcome back, Wargamers. This is BattleShock Wargaming Studio, and we're getting ready to play another exciting game of Warhammer, Age of Sigmar. Andrew, tell us what we're doing today.
Today we got eels versus cats and Stormcast. We are going to be matching speed versus just like buffness and see who comes out on top.
I'm pretty excited about it. I'm glad I still get to play with my evocators on Dracolines for at least one more year. So we're going to see what they can do today. If you guys are new to the channel, thank you so much for joining us. Remember to comment, like, share, and subscribe, and all that good stuff down below. It really does help out the channel. Big shout out to all of our channel members. You guys go above and beyond to help support us, and we really do appreciate you. If you guys are interested in checking out our membership service and seeing what it has to offer, hit that link down below. See all those extra perks, including, most importantly, extra battle reports every single month. So with all that being said, let's take a look at the lists we're playing today. All right, taking a look at the Stormcast today. They're back on the channel, but we're taking the Sacrosanct Chamber instead. So this is going to be allow me to bring back some of these evocators on Dracolines, and we have 3 regiments in this list today. My War Master today is going to be Krondys, the son of Dracothian. He's a level 2 wizard, and he is plus to cast. He has a very good War Scroll spell, which can apply a whole bunch of different effects, but we're usually going to be whipping out manifestations with this guy. We have Astreia Solbright in the list. She's still running strong. She gives Dracoline units +2 to charge, which is super helpful, and she is a level 1 wizard. And I'm just excited that we can still play with her. We have the Lord Relictor. He's +1 to chanting rolls. And then he is also going to be he's going to be the staunch defender, so he gives out some pluses to OC. We have a reinforced unit of Dracolines. These guys are really great. The guys on top do crit mortals, and the mounts are damaged too. And they'll also get fight first if they're contesting an objective they don't control. We have a reinforced unit of Long Strike Raptors. These guys are great damage dealers at range, and they're also anti-hero and can ignore guarded if they didn't move. We have a unit of 2 units of Liberators. These guys get pluses to OC, and they're going to be hanging out next to the Relictor so that they can really bump up their OC and just hold those backfield points. For our manifestations, we're taking Morbid, so we have the Purple Sun, and this thing still reduces rend of enemy units it's in combat range with. And then we have the Suffocating Gravetide, which does some mortals when it flies over things, and does impact hits and things, gets damage bonuses. The Shackles are really great. They come out, have a huge range, do some mortals, and then reduce things' movements, and then the bomb still works the same way. You charge it up, send it out, and it explodes. That's it for the Stormcast. Let's see what Andrew brought.
Rising from the depths is the Idoneth Deepkin. Today I'm taking Achillean Beastmasters for +1 to hit in all my eel attacks. We're going eels today, baby. First up is the Eidolon of the Sea. He is a 2-cast wizard with +1 to cast, and he will be taking my artifact that allows him to ignore weapon abilities, and also a heroic trait that means he can only be hit on 4s in combat. My general is the Soul Scryer. He will be bringing the Reavers in off of reserve 7 inches away from Michael's troops. I have Callous and Toll because I am a follower of trends. They will be hunting dragons today and standing on objectives for +1 to armor save and ward save if they're fighting together on the same objective. I have 3 packs of eels, 2 packs of Morsar that do mortal wounds on the charge, and 1 pack of Ishlian that get a 5-up ward on the charge and can give out -1 attacks. I have a unit of 20 Reavers. They will be in my general's regiment for +1 to hit and wound, most likely. And they'll be putting out a lot of shots. And finally, my manifestations. I will be taking the Primal Energy, which gives me a bit of fighting with the Jaws, a bit of healing with the Life Swarm, and a bit of random shooting with the Burning Head. And that's it for the Deepkin. Let's go ahead and take a look at the mission.
Today's battle plan is Focal Points. This is a 5-objective mission with 2 home objectives, 2 flanks, and a central objective. The twist for this mission is at the start of each battle round, after determining which player is the underdog, and before players use any start of battle round abilities, the underdog can change the central objective to be a home or flank objective until the start of the next battle round. Each player is going to score victory points at the end of each of their turns as follows. 1 victory point if you control at least 1 objective, 1 victory point if you control 2 or more objectives, 1 victory point if you control more objectives than your opponent, 3 victory points if you control 2 or more home objectives and or 2 or more flank objectives, and then finally 4 victory points if you complete the battle tactic you chose to attempt this turn. So this will be a very interesting match with the Deepkin being fast and being able to do a lot of battle tactics, and the Stormcast being a little bit more resilient and being able to stand on all those points. Very interested to see how this all shakes out. All right, guys, we have taken a look at the list and the mission. This is the part of the game where you comment down below. Who are you rooting for? Is it the Stormcast Eternals and the return of the Dracolines, or is it just a gazillion eels and Andrew's awkward dancing? All right, Andrew, let's get into your hero phase. What's your battle tactic?
I'm going to take the edges, whatever it's called. Take the flanks.
Take the flanks.
Take the flanks. I shall cast the Jaws of whatever they're called. Jaws.
The Gnashing Jaws.
Gnashing Jaws. On an 8, that goes off.
We'll try and unbind. You got it.
I got it. An 8. Okay, so we're going to bring those guys out. And then what else do I want to do? I'll do a teleport. This goes off on a 6. That is in a 13.
You got it.
Woohoo! Cool. Just stuck them next to that place of power for the future. And that's it for my hero phase.
Sweet. I'm going to spend 1 of my CPU going down to 4 for magical intervention from Krondys. I think we're going to try and bring out the suffocating Gravetide.
Mm-hmm. On a 7?
7 should go off, right?
Or a 6, because you're -1.
I'm +2.
Oh, +2.
Yep, I'm +2, -1. I got a 7. 7 does go
away
off.
from you. I am now out of reach.
Suffocating Gravetide is out. I have no other hero phase stuff. You ready to move?
All right, yeah, my movement phase. All right, so that was my movement phase. I put 1 eel on the flanks over there to grab that flank, 1 eel unit over here to grab this flank and this objective with an eel butt. And then I dropped down Callus and Toll and their companions to hold that point. They're going to take a lot of heat next turn, but I'm hoping that their 3-up, 4-up can wither the storm. We can go into the shooting phase. I put Callus and Toll close enough to shoot.
3s and 3s on the evocators.
2, run 1.
Yep. Oh, I feel that.
2 damage. That's the end of my shooting phase. Michael, do you have any reactions for the rest of the turn?
No reactions, no covering fire with the long strikes. There's only like 2 guys in range, so it's not really worth it. So that's it. I think we score you up.
I scored 10 points. I hold the 2 flanks, my home, so hold 1, hold 2, hold more, hold flanks. And I got my battle tactic. I'm going on to Michael's turn.
We're going to attack on 2 fronts. We're going to try and take that one, and then we'll take that one back by taking all of our... We're going to do exactly what you wanted me to do, and I'm just going to take all of these guys and put them in the center and see if they can survive getting squished.
Yep.
Easy. So, since they're going in, I think it's time to give them their finest hour.
Okay.
Right? Giving them that +1 to wound. Seems pretty helpful against all of you.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can do a wee bit of casting. I think we're going to start with Krondys. So let's try and bring out the shackles. Shackles. That's a 5. How about a purple sun? Sound good? Purple sun.
On 10.
12.
12. Yeah, I can't unbind that.
Can't unbind it. Holy Moon 12. Do. And then Astreia Solbright. Solbright.
Opposite of blight. I'm going to really quickly do the place of power. That's all right. 2 up. Yay.
Okay, let's do the lightning blast. Cast value 5. We pick the closest visible and just do D3 models. And we peril. Cool. For 2 wounds.
All right.
I do a lot of periling on my casts. So I'm actually going to rally the evocators and try and heal that guy. He's healed. That's it for me. Ooh, no, I have a prayer. With the Lord Relicta, we're going to go for Healing Storm. Goes off on 3. I can heal D3 wounds to Soul. Astreia.
One. The
Okay,
dice
cool.
remains.
That's it.
I'm going to bring out the Emerald Life Swarm.
Going down to 3 CP.
That goes off on 9.
Let's try Unbind. Oh, yeah. I got an 8, so you get it. Hero phase is complete. Let's move some stuff. Movement phase is complete for the Stormcast Eternals. We've taken the evocators and we're going to go see if we can kill Callus and Toll and their companions, which is a terrible plan. And then we also moved our wizard up so that Callus and Toll can fight a wizard, which is just cool. And then we snagged the center objective. Krondys is hanging out right behind them, tempting you to come into him. And then we moved the Suffocating Gravetide. I was within a half inch to be able to boop you, so I was able to fly over and boop him. And that is it. You spent 1 CP going down to 2 for a 1-inch redeploy on
Yay!
So we're going to do the flyover mortals from the Suffocating Gravetide. I have 6 dice, mortals on 5s into the eel.
No.
How about 3 mortal wounds? Let's shoot. All right, let's go ahead and all-out attack, going down to 2 command points.
All right, all-out defensive, going down to 1.
So long strikes into the Toll's companions. Let's go. I know it's crit auto wounds, and we got 1 of those. Wound on 3s.
Good lord.
Good lord. And then 10 because of the auto.
Let's go, boys and girls. 3 go through.
6 damage.
4 upward. 3 go through.
Nice.
You got the doggy.
We need a 10-inch charge now with the
Purple Sun.
Purple Sun. Not even close. And then we need a 1 on the evocators.
That's a 10.
That's 12. 11. 9. All right, and then we have a charge with the Suffocating Gravetide.
There it goes.
9-inch charge.
Not fun.
All right, we have evocators have strike first because they're contesting an objective that they don't control. So we'll activate them. I'm going to put 5 into Callus and Toll.
Okay.
1's going to go into the companions.
Okay.
Cool?
Gonna all-out defense Callus and Toll.
Right. We're not going to all-out attack.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to save our all-out defense so that we're +2 to our save. And then, so this is going to be 3s and 2s with the mounts on top, with the guys on top. Crit mortals. 1 mortal and a Callus and Toll. 7.
7. 3 ups. They take 3, and then +1 mortal.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be 4 dice. We'll save them all to the end.
And then we have 3s and 3s from the mounts. Five and -1.
3 ups. Take one more. 2 damage.
2 damage. So I did a mighty 6 damage.
6 damage.
That's really bad.
4 up ward. They take 4.
And then we have the one guy into the companions. The rider on top. 3, -1. In the
4 up.
companions.
2 go through.
Single damage. And then the mount. 1 at -1.
4 up.
So a total of 4 damage on the companions.
4 damage. 4s. Takes 2. So they're down to 1 as well. Wow, you almost killed 2 models.
Yeah. They're just my biggest hammer unit, and I did 6 damage.
All right. That's Callous and Toll for you, folks. And then over here, you will be -1 to hit.
So we have the Spectral Riptide from the Suffocating Gravetide. 8 attacks. We're -1 hit, so this is 3s and 3s. Rend 1, 2 damage. So take 3 at -1.
All right, 5 ups. This could hurt. Oh, God.
6 damage.
6 damage. You got 2 eels. Ugh. All right, now I can go. So we're going to pile on these eels first. 3 eels into the Gravetide. 3s and 3s. 1 or in 1.
Goes right through.
That's D3 damage. Oh, no.
Okay, take a damage.
Okay, 3. Oh, gosh, we're not going to kill the dude.
Nope. Nope, it's going to suck you down.
Flap. 2. So 2 more damage. Oh, the eels. Oh, boy. That's going to be fun. All right, pull companions. Going in. 3s and 4s. Oh, dear. That nose is ripping off.
Did you break my big man hand just crushing things?
Okay, that's...
Oh, all out defense, by the way.
Okay.
I got distracted by you breaking things.
Oh, that's 4.
4 at -1.
That's going to be 2 ups.
2 up saves.
Oh.
7. Hold on.
1,000 total.
You need to fix this now.
We're going to get super glue on all the dice.
It's going to be fine, dude. I don't know how to super glue things.
All right.
All right. Well, I fixed the dice box after Andrew broke our logo. If you know anyone who makes custom ones of these, DM me, because I'd love to buy a custom one.
Yeah.
Because I had to make this.
Especially the ones that can go on felt.
I made it okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Callous and Toll.
Yes. They are going into your evocators who have taken no wounds so far. 3s and 4s. Doop. Doop. Go! 2. 2 up saves. Aha! 2 damage.
Take 2 damage.
Doing work, boys. Okay. Pick those companions, do D3 mortal wounds.
That's the only reason I want to do it. Take a mortal wound.
No.
That one. Cat lady?
Cat lady, yeah.
Get her out of there. And then we're just going to scooch back, but keep you in combat range. Need a Babito.
All right.
Let's score me up.
Cool.
That's it for the turn for the Stormcast Eternals. We score 7 points because we hold 1, 2 more, but we don't hold either both homes or both flanks. And we completed our battle tactic of attack on 2 fronts, and we take 2 points that we didn't control at the start of the turn. So let's go ahead and roll off for battle round 2. Good luck to you, sir.
Good luck to you. Aha.
See, I don't like the fact that you looked at what the dice was to see what you needed to do. All right, that's bad. That's bad form.
I told my hand.
All right, so I'm assuming you're not going to give me a double?
I'm not going to give you a double.
All right, we'll be back for battle round 2. Idoneth Deepkin. Battle round 2 is upon us. Deepkin are taking the turn. I have 5 command points because I am the underdog wonder dog. And I'm going to turn...
Yeah, you can turn the flank of this guy into a home or a flank.
I will turn it into a flank objective.
Okay. On my battle tactic, I'm going to take a piece of terrain. I'm going to take this ruin right here. Should be able to do that with my 20 Reavers that will be coming in off the board edge. First up on my hero phase, I'm going to do the Place of Power. See if I can get +1. I do. So I'm now +2 to cast. And what we're going to do is we're going to do something fancy schmancy and hope it works. We're going to try to teleport over here first with the Eidolon. That is a 7. Yeah, 7.
Okay, let's try to unbind with Astreia. 7, you got it.
Got it.
So we already
Right
measured
there.
this. We know where this goes. This goes right here. Nailed it.
Perfect. All right. Next up, we're going to try the Terror of the Deep. Terror of the Deep. Yes. Something like that. And we're going to do -1 to save on those 2 units on an 8, 6 on dice. That's a 10.
All right, let's try to unbind with the evocators. Unbound. Good job, boys.
I never get that off. All right, that's pretty much it for my hero phase.
Let's try to do a cast. So let's bring out the shackles. So we're on a +1 cast with Krondys. Cool, 12. Shackles have arrived, and we're going to try and do some mortals. Okay? Callus and Toll. Mortal wounds on a D3. Oh, it doesn't go off. And then
Companions?
the companions. 3.
3. 4 up board. Ah, I take all 3. You got a guy.
I was really trying to take out Callus and Toll. I was trying to take out Callus before you healed him.
Yeah.
That was really what I was trying to do.
Cool. Let's go to movement phase. That was my movement phase. I'm bringing the hammer down this turn onto these evocators. I'm going to bring my Ishli in and 1 unit of Morsar around here. I drop down my Reavers. We're going to have 13 of them able to shoot into these long strikes because he redeployed, a 3-inch redeploy. So the front 2 rows can still get into them, but not the back row. Few pot shots into the evocators here. All right, the Reavers are going to shoot. First, we're going to shoot into the evocators. We have 1 guy in front of the wall and 3 behind, so the 3 behind are going to be -1 to hit. The guy in front, though, 3s and 4s. 1 auto wound. That's it. That's ring 1, so wounds, and then 4s and 4s. 1 auto wound. And that's it.
Failed it.
Cool. All right, we're going to shoot the rest of the Reavers into the long strike. It's going to be 27 shots, 2s and 3s, auto wounding on 6s.
Okay, we're going to all-out defense the long strikes.
Makes sense.
Down to 2 command points.
Here we go. Okay. Not the best, but below statistical, but still a lot of damage. So that's 14. Ring 1.
3-up save on the long strikes. So we lost 2 long strikes.
We're going to do a little more shooting really quick with the Eidolon. 4s and 3s. 1, ring 2.
Failed.
And Callus and Toll really quick because they have pistols. And they
I don't
can
know what
shoot
the
in
damage is.
combat.
Damage?
Oh, 2. They got pistols so they can shoot in combat. 3s and 3s.
I think you just killed the guy who was in combat with them, by the way.
Oh, so they're out. Okay.
They're now
Well,
out of combat.
They're out of combat. So I could target Astreia Solbright. Might as well. Because they're within 12. So 4s and 3s.
Go for it.
4s and 3s, Callus and Toll. That is 4, ring 1. 2 damage piece.
Okay, so she suffered 5.
Now we're on to charges.
Cool.
Start with those Ishlian Guard over there. They have about a 4 or 5 inch charge. They get a 7. They're in. Morsar. 3.
3 is enough.
Should get in. And then they're going to do their mortal wounds on the charge. All right. Morsar are going to do their mortal wounds on the charge. On a 4, it's 1 mortal wound. On a 6, it's D3. That is 1, 2, and 3. So 3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
Now the big ol'
Jaws.
Jaws. That's a 9. He's in. I'm going to stay out of range of the purple sun so that he doesn't pile into me and hurt my armor save. He rolls 10 dice, and on a 5-up is a mortal wound. That's 2 mortals. And finally, we got Callus and Toll. Do they want to charge back in, or do they want to sit there? They're going to charge back in. They get a 9. Just going to squeeze right in here and make sure they're within range of their companion. So I'm going to attack with my Morsar first. A Paladin, we can get 5 of them into the Evocators, and one of them is going to go into the Shackles. They are not going to all attack. Do 5, so...
I will all-out defense on the Evocators.
Makes sense. 3s and 4s for the guys on top. Boop. That was a good roll. That kind of worked out. 6, we're in 2. We're in 1.
3s.
Okay. All right, the eels themselves. 3s and 3s. That's 4 and 1.
3s.
D3. Oh, that's 9 damage.
Okay.
All right, you can now activate.
I shall.
Oh, I want to do really quick. I forgot to do this earlier. The Ishlian on a 3-up can do -1 attacks into the Evocators. No.
Okay. Do you want to try to see if you can kill the Shackles before I go?
Oh yeah, let's do the Shackles. 3s and 3s. He's probably going to go way off. 2 and 1. Then guy on top. 3s. Nothing. So 2 are in 1.
Fail them both.
Fail them both. D3. That is 5.
Not enough to kill him. Okay, so he takes 4.
Trying to protect Astra.
We're trying to protect her.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, everything into Cal control. Because, you know, that worked out well last time. The guys on top. 2 mortal wounds. 1 save, everyone 1.
Okay, 4 up. Nope. So 3 damage.
3 damage.
4s. They take 2.
Okay. Need to do 2 more damage to kill 1. And then the mounts. 3, -1.
4s. Oh my gosh.
6 damage.
Ah. Jeez. 4 damage.
All right, so Toll takes 3 and Callus is dead.
All right. All right, let's go with these Morsar before they take damage from the Gravetide. All right, 3s and 3s. Please die. 3s. Oh my gosh. The 3 are in 1, so that goes through, right? All right. That is good. That's 7 damage.
I need a 6 to survive. I have 2 6s.
6s.
So 2, 4, takes 5. You did 6 wounds suffered.
Okay, and then these are 3s and 4s. 2 and 1.
Okay. Are they single damage?
1 damage.
Okay. I need a 6 to stay alive.
Yep.
Oh, you don't.
Gonna be very peeved. Let's go with the Ishlian. All right, these are the eels going in. 3s and 3s. 4 and 1.
3s. Good.
Good. 3s and 4s from the riders. That is 6 and 1.
Take 2.
Okay, so we're now going to do the jaws.
10 attacks. 4s and 2s.
4s and 2s. That is 5 and 1.
Threes.
Take 4 damage.
Uh,
All right. And then we're going into Astreia Solbright. 4 attacks, 3s and 4s, Ren 2, 4 damage.
I hate everything about this.
Yeah. I love doing it. All right, 1, Ren 2.
1 is all you need. She's dead.
4 damage. Yep. Got her, and then Toll's companion, last companion is going to go into the
Back
shackles.
onto the shelf she goes for the next eternity.
Into the shackles, 3s and 4s. 1, Ren 1, into the shackle.
Saved it.
All right, shackles are still there. There we go.
Fun. All right, let's score you up.
So that was my turn. I lifted Astreia Solbright, and most of the evocators, and a couple of the long strikes. I'm feeling pretty high and mighty right now.
Yeah, it was a real douche move.
Thanks, Michael.
So we're getting into my turn. You scored 10, right?
Scored 10, so hold 1, hold 2, hold more, hold the flanks.
Yep. So for my turn, I'm going to take their lands, and I'm going to take that piece of terrain, his little boat right over there. So let's go ahead and start with Krondys. And I think he wants to try to cast his War Scroll spell.
Atavastic Tempest.
8, 9, 10.
10. I'll try to unbind with the Eidolon. Nope.
-1 to the save rolls for your
Eels.
eels here.
That shooting and combat?
Yep.
Wow.
For his other feat, yeah, let's try the Gravetide. 7, 8, 9.
Okay, try to unbind. Nope.
Gravetide arrives there. And then for my last command point, we're going to rally the long strikes. 2, 4, 6. And we're going to get 1 back.
I'm going to use a CP, and I'm going to cast a teleport. I'm going to target those unit of Reavers, I think. Yeah. Goes off on an 8, because I'm +1.
You got it.
Okay. It's going to be very mean.
And then we're going to pray right here with the caster. How about... Oh, this should have happened before you did this.
Oh.
Because I'm going to try and translocate.
Oh. Okay.
So we'll see if it goes off, and then we'll fix it.
See if it goes off.
All right, translocate. Okay, it doesn't go off. He's going to bank 2 points. The shackles get to activate. So we're going to go ahead and proc on Toll. He takes 3 mortals.
Takes 1. Was he at?
He has 1 wound left.
1 wound left.
1 is all you need, man. And then we'll go on the eels with the spears. They take 3.
Okay, they take 3, and then they're -3 to their movement.
And then let's go on the companion. Nothing on the companion.
Okay.
I'm ready to move.
All right. I did my thing out of order, but I did my thing.
All right, let's do it. Movement phase is complete for the Stormcast Eternals, and it is looking desperate. So we're going to try and pull out all the stops right now. We're going to try and attack on many flanks with terrible units and see if we can just kill things that we shouldn't be able to kill. So the long strikes have moved in. They're going to try and shoot into this eel squad and do a bunch of damage. The suffocating or the Purple Sun will probably try and fight them, and also send in those liberators, because Krondys is going to try and solo the entire Reaver squad, and he's just going to accept the fact that he's going to get shot to pieces for it. And then I brought in the other liberators so that they can try and get a long charge on those Reavers as well and still maintain my battle tactic. I did leave the Evocator in combat in the off chance, because he gets strike first right now, and he might just finally kill Toll.
Oliver Toll.
Yeah, as my consolation prize. So we are going to do a little shooting. We're going to start with Krondys. Hits on a 2 with his Blazing Maw. Yep, that's what hits on 2 means. It means miss. All right, we're going to activate the long strikes into the eels. One of them is going to be getting a -1 hit for going through that terrain feature. You want all out defense?
Yes. All out defensing.
All right, let's do the guy who's hitting on 4s. 1 hit, 1 wound, and everything else. Take 5.
On 5s.
Yeah.
All out defense. Okay. 3 eels because I already have 3 wounds.
Nice.
Going into Krondys with my Reavers, they are -1 to hit, +1 to hit and wound. So they're going to be 3s and 3s, 41 shots. Here's the first 21. 3s. All right, that is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 so far. And now 3s and 3s again, auto wounding on 6s. And 11s. 21 out of 41.
4s. Good lord. 15. That seemed fair.
Oh,
Cool.
Reavers be reaving.
Excellent. Let's charge. Krondys going in. 9-inch charge. Go with the Liberators on the far side.
6.
6.
So I might be able to do that with a pile in.
And then Liberators on the center point. They got a 9. And then the Purple Sun. 4.
Should be enough.
Krondys has a Rampage. On a 3-up, you can't accept or receive commands. Nope.
Okay.
This lonely Evocator is strike first. He's going to try and kill Toll. Ready? You got anything?
No all at defense.
All right. Guy on top. Nothing. And the mount. Take 1.
4 up. It's okay.
Cool. Krondys is going to activate. He's battle damage. So we only have 2 attacks with those Apex Maws. You got anything?
I'm going to all defense just so I can get some 6s against his other claw attacks.
Cool. And then 2s. Okay, so these are run 3.
So that's 8 damage.
8 damage.
Yes. And I will be on a 5-up actually against the other ones because of the boat.
Okay, and then the Drake Lord's Talon, 6 attacks, 3s and 2. Four, run 2.
4 and 2. +2 to my save, so 5 ups. Save 2, take 2. It's 4 damage. So 1 more dead.
Yep.
All right, so the 3 eels, I think, can all go into them. Yep. 3s and 3s into the Liberators. 6, run 1.
3s because of Fine Tower. Save.
Nice. And then the guys on top. 3s and 4s. 4s. 1, run 1.
Save it.
Wow, okay.
Activating the Liberators into the eels. Let's go with the Grand Weapons. 2 hits, wound on 2s. 1 wound, run 1, and you're at like
-2.
-2 to your save.
So it's -3, so that goes through.
And that's 2 damage.
2 damage. All right.
And then everybody else, 1 more wounds. And 3, so take 4 more damage.
I'm going to put 5 of them into their shackles and 1 of them into this guy.
Oh, you really want the shackles gone?
Yeah, I just want that guy alive.
Oh, you jerk.
All right, so into the shackles. 1, 2, 4.
I'm just going to pick the shackles
3.
up.
Yeah,
Don't roll that.
they're gone.
All right, they're gone.
And then 1 dude into the thing. So 1 guy into your evocator. 3s. 3s. 2, and 1.
Kill both of them.
D3. He's dead.
He's dead.
All right.
All right, Evocators are still terrible. And then Purple Sun.
Purple sun.
The 2d6 attacks, 3s, 3s, run 1 single damage, crit mortals. Let's kill Tull.
Forgot he was still alive.
6 attack, 8 attacks, crit mortals, 2 mortals,
Two mortals, okay.
and 1 wound. Rend 1.
4 up. Save that. 4 ups. Okay.
Curses! It was a. It would not be a. It would not be a 4 up. It would be a 5 up because he's in with the purple sun.
Oh, so he takes 1 more ward.
1 more wound.
1 more ward.
Yeah.
Tull going in the manifestation. 3s and 4s. Three in 1.
Hit 1.
Save 1, so 8 damage.
I take 7 damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you have the Liberators over there.
I know. I have to go fight a terrain piece, which I hate doing. All right, grand weapon. They both hit. 1 wound.
Saved.
And then everybody else. 2 mortals.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 wounds. 2 wounds, round 1.
Take 1, so 3 wounds done.
Mighty 3 damage.
Boats down to 4.
And then your jaws get to try and kill off the purple sun.
Jaws into the purple sun. Yep. 4s and 2s. That is 5 at rend 1.
Available.
1 damage apiece.
He takes 3 damage and he's dead.
Got him. And then the Reavers are the last to go.
Reavers are going to stab Krondys to death.
All right, Reavers going into Krondys. 9 attacks, 2s and 3s, no rend. 2s. 3s. That is 6, no rend.
3s.
Takes
All right, takes 1.
the sad dragon.
All right, believe it or not, guys, that was my turn. So we are going to score me up. Stormcast Eternals have completed our turn, and it was really bad. A lot of things did not go our way. A lot of things fell apart. Krondys took way more damage than we expected, which means we missed our battle tactic. We couldn't lift that unit. And what are you going to do? Like, we didn't do enough damage to the eels to lift those. So I'm in a weird spot where I have to get the double to continue to play. And even if I get a double, I'm going to be so behind in points that it's still going to be really, really challenging. So let's roll for battle round 3 and see what happens. Good luck to you.
Good luck.
Oh, in the box. Just so you know, that was a 1. Okay, yes, I get the double.
Okay.
I have to take this, even with the points deficit. So we'll be back for battle round 3, Stormcast Eternals.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, we're getting into battle round 3 for Stormcast Eternals. This time, because I'm a smart boy, I'm going to Finest Hour on Krondys. I should be able to pretty easily hold 1-2 more this turn. And let's start with a little bit of praying. Come on. Come on.
Literal with that.
We're going to bring out the shackles from Krondys.
Okay.
6, 7, 8.
Try to unbind. Coming from here. Unbound.
Healthily unbound. I really needed that. All right, we're going to do Lightning Blast. And this is just a D3 Mortal Wound spell. Cast value on 5.
Mm-hmm.
So 6, 7, 8.
Okay. I'll try to unbind that.
All right. All right. We're going to try and translocate over here with the Relictor. Okay. Goes off. Because it was a 3.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to take these guys. We're going to translocate them. Heck out of dodge.
Mm-hmm.
Translocation has happened. We've moved our long strikes over there. We're going to go down to 4 CP from 5, and we're going to rally those long strikes one more time.
Mm-hmm.
Try and get our last guy back. He back.
He's back.
I think that's my hero phase. Any reactions from you?
Yes. I'm going to spend 1 CP. I'm going to do a teleport with my Eidolon on himself. Goes off on an 8. You have an unbind?
If you had an unbind, don't I?
Yep.
Cool. God damn it.
I was just letting the salt fist.
Let's move. Movement phase is complete, everybody, and it was very fast. All we did was we moved our liberators, and then we dropped down our replacement unit of evocators. We're down to 3 CP. You threw a 4-inch redeploy, bringing you down to 2 CP, but all of those eels are still in range of the long strikes.
Yep.
And we are going to do some shooting right now. Krondys is going to fire into those reavers. Hits 1 or 2. Ready? Okay. Wounds? Does not wound. Long strikes into the eels. Let's spend 1 for an all-out attack.
I'll do an all-out defense. I'm down to 1 CP.
Okay, 2s. 9, 10.
So that's 2 eels dead.
Let's do some charges. Suffocating Gravetide. 5 inches with the Liberators. See if they can get something big. 5? I don't think that even gets them to the Reavers.
Not quite.
But I'm not re-rolling it. And then let's go with the Evocators.
3.
2. So let's do your fight first.
All right.
Rampage on a 3 up. No commands for you. Another 1 out of Krondys.
Okay. We got 9 attacks coming at you. +1 to hit and +1 to wounds. 2s and 3s. That's 6 at no rent.
2s.
2 damage.
2 damage.
All right, 2 eels into the Liberators. 3s and 3s. 1 and 1.
Fail it.
D3 for 2. And then guys on top. 3s and 4s. Nothing. What did the Idoneth say to the Alopex when he got hand of dusted?
I don't know what.
I don't eel so good, Mr. Shark.
Oh.
3s. 3s. 7 and 1.
Save 2.
All right. So 5 D3 damage. It's a good amount. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
That's too much.
That was the eel on top.
He's dead.
Dead. Got him.
All right, 2 attacks from the Apex Maw. 1 at run 3.
4 dead.
And then
4 left.
the Drakelord's Talons. 4 at run 2.
6s. That would be the rest of them.
All right. Nice. Good. Great. Grand. Wonderful.
Jaws. 4s and 2s. That is 5 and 1.
Fill 3.
Okay, 1 damage piece.
And then they're going to fight the eels. Grand weapon. 2 mortal wounds. And a wound. 1 save.
5 up. Save.
5 attacks from the other guys. 2 mortal wounds. And 2 saves at -1.
5 ups. He's okay. Barely. He's alive on.
He's got 1 wound remaining.
Got 1 wound remaining. Okay.
I think that's everything.
That's everything.
All right, let's score it up. That's it for the Stormcast Eternals. We got 6 points, which is as good as we can score right now. I'm pleased with that. We didn't kill enough, but we did some damage, and we ran away, which was really important. I have 2 command points. You're 1.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your battle tactic this turn?
Battle tactic is going to be take 2 objectives. We're going to probably take those 2 and see how it goes.
Cool. Casting.
Casting. Yes, here we go. So we're going to start with the place of power. Yes, +1, so I'm +2 to my casts. Start out with the Tides of the...
-1 to save?
Yeah, -1 to save.
Cool.
It's got a cool name. I can't remember. It does not go off, though. It's a 7. This is going to be the Pressure of the Deep, one of the anti-horde spells.
Yep.
That goes off on a 12.
You got it?
Got it. So 6 dice.
Mortals on 5s?
Mortals on 5s. Yes. 2 mortals.
Okay.
Bring out the Burning Head. Goes off on a 9. You can try to unbind Krondys. 9. Cool. And you're just going to, like, where you can shoot him.
I'm going to spend 1 CP to rally Krondys.
Good.
And we heal 4.
Mm-hmm.
Good. We're going to spend our last command point, and we're going to try and translocate with the Lord Relictor.
Mm-hmm.
Ready? Keep going. We're just trying to get him to safety.
Mm-hmm.
Hero phase complete. We're ready to move.
All right. My movement phase. I've brought Toll and his companion up. They're going to try to shoot Krondys. Going to leave that eel in combat. Hope that I healed him with the life swarm here, so he's at 4. So hopefully he won't die. I'm probably going to try to do as much damage to that group as well. We got the Ishlian coming in hot, going into these long strikes. Probably hoping to kill them off and maybe tag these evocators. And I ran the Eidolon of the Sea. I wanted to charge him, but I couldn't really get him onto this point if I had charged. So he's just going to grab that point for me. This guy's coming up from behind, doing his thing. And then we got these 2 eels. Hoping to get a lucky charge into Krondys. I may or may not charge something else because they only have 5 wounds on the squad. So if they don't get into Krondys to try to shoot him off, I might just leave him there. Yeah, so here we go.
A couple of shots, pot shots into Krondys.
A couple pot shots.
Callus and Toll.
From Poliver Toll. 3s and 3s. That is 1.
Hail it. It's Ren 1, right?
Yeah, Ren 1, 2 damage.
Charge some stuff.
Let's go with these guys first. See if they get something mighty. They do get something mighty. They're going straight into the dragon. All right, and they're going to do their mortal wounds on the charge on a 4-up, 1 on a 6 D3. Nothing. Okay. And then we're going to go with the Ishlian.
Go ahead.
They get a 7. Figure out what we're going to do with them. We're going to charge with the Emerald Life Swarm. Gets in. And then we'll leave Toll and his companion there to chill. Yeah, let's rock and roll.
You have a thing where you reduce attacks?
Yes, we're going to put it into Krondys with the eels on a 3-up, -1 attacks on all profiles. Nope.
Okay, and then he will try and roar the Ishlian on a 3-up. No.
Nope.
It's the 3rd time, dude. How many 1s does that guy roll?
All right, we got our last 2 members of this squad trying to go in there and kill Krondys. Guys on top, 3s and 4s.
Wow, Yahtzee!
Yahtzee! Wowzers! All right, and then the eels, 3s and 3s. That's a bit better.
Couldn't have been worse.
That's much better. All right, so that's 4 and 1.
Okay, fail 2.
2d3 damage for 3 damage. 3 and 3, and we're going to all-out attack with these guys. No, we'll save it for an all-out defense.
Let's go into the dragon. Because that's what I care about.
Yes. All right, these are guys on top into the dragon, 3s and 4s. Two at Rin 1. Very good.
Take your claws and stop scratching the mat.
And 3s and 3s. Splitting attack, splitting attack, splitting attack. All right, that is 5 at Rin 1. Good Lord, that might have
He's
been
alive!
He's alive!
All right, into the long strikes.
All right, into long strikes. And then this is going to be 3. Cool. 3s and 3s. That's 4 and 1.
Kill 1.
D3. 2 damage. Guys on top. 3. 3s and 4s. That is 4 and 2.
Save 2.
1 damage apiece. Got another one. First the eel, 3s and 3s. All hit. 2 and 1.
Save 1, fail 1.
D3 for 2. And guy on top, 3s. 4s. 2 more and 1. 1 damage. Okay, cool. And that is the Idoneth. So we're going to go ahead and do our first activation will be the Gnashing Jaws into that last Liberator. 10. 4s. Please die. 2, we're in 1. Take 1 damage.
They're alive. 11 wounds. 2 into the eel. Nothing.
Okay. Then we're going to go with this guy right here into him. All right, 2d6 attacks. 4 attacks. 4s. 3. And 2 at 1 rend.
Got him. He's dead. So we're just going to put everything into the pink eels. Let's go.
Okay. We're going to all defense with the last CP.
Drake Spawn, the Apex Maw. 1, Ren 2.
1 at Ren 2. That will be a 5 up. Nope, goes through.
4
4 damage. Got 1. I'm down 1 wound.
Okay, and then the Drake Lord's Talons. 2 hits. 2 wounds. Ren 2.
He's dead.
Okie dokie.
Did not work. Splitting attacks always works.
4s and 3s?
4s and 3s.
All right, Vanguard Raptors, here we go. Two.
2. These are going to be 4 ups. 5 up ward. Nope. Take a damage. All right.
Cool. That's it. Let's score you up.
So that was my turn. Scored 10 points. Got my battle tactic. Tied up Krondys and the long strikes. Didn't do a whole lot of damage.
We're going to go into the roll-off for Battle Round 4. If I win the roll-off, I can still play. If I lose the roll-off, we're going to call the game at that point because the deficit's just too great. So let's get into the roll-off for Battle Round 4. We got to have the dice cam. Now let's go. Nice. Let's play one more round of Warhammer.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we'll be back for Battle Round 4, Stormcast Eternals. All right, guys, we're here for Battle Round 4. For our battle tactic this turn, we are going to fight with 2 units without losing one. It's going to be challenging, but I think we can do it. And so we can go straight into some casting. Let's start with Krondys. I think he wants Atavastic Tempest on the unit of eels. Nope. He's doing great. And then how about some shackles?
It goes off.
It goes off.
A 10.
Mm-hmm.
Try to unbind. Nope.
Cool. On 2 up, let's hit Toll. He takes 2 more wounds.
He's okay.
Okay. On a 2 up, let's hit the eel. Takes 2 mortal wounds.
Okay.
And then on a 2 up, let's hit this eel.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
Okay, so we got 2 wounds on that eel.
I got it. All right, let's do translocation from the Lord Relictor.
Goes off.
Goes off. And so we're going to pick up Krondity, and we're going to get him out of dodge so he doesn't accidentally die. And we're going to rally him.
Yep.
And he heals. That's it.
Okay. I'm going to spend 1 CP to rally Toll, just to keep him alive because he's been desperate this whole time.
I've been trying to get him over and over and over again.
Oh, he heals 3, so
Okay. It's never going to die.
he's taken 1.
All right, let's move. Movement phase is complete. We moved up the Liberators, moved around the Evocators, and then we pulled out the Long Strikes. They're pretty much useless, and to be honest, they've done very little this game, damage-wise. So they were the easiest target for you to kill. That's why I pulled them out. And then you spent 1 command point on a redeploy for 3 inches. So I'm looking at a 6-inch charge from the Evocators. I have 4 command points left still. Cool. And we made sure that they were outside of 12 inches of Krondys, so he can't do his fire breath. So we don't have any shooting to do. We can go straight into charges. Let's start with Dracolines. A mighty 8.
Yep, they're in.
And then on the other side, let's do a Anaconda Squeeze with the Liberators. 6 inches.
I should have moved away from them. Shouldn't have mattered.
And then I'm not foolish enough to send in the Lord Relictor and risk my battle tactic by accident.
All right, on a 3 up, we're going to do -1 attacks with the Draconolines. No. Classic.
Classic. They will all out attack.
I will all at defense.
Cool. Riders on top. So 2 mortal wounds and 5 saves. -1.
4 ups. They're good.
All right, and then the mounts. You guys aren't going to kill him, are you? Nope. Cool.
Nope.
Well done.
Took 2 mortal wounds.
It's my hammer unit, everybody.
Right, we're going to do all our eels into the Liberators.
They shall all out defense.
All right, starting with the guys on top. 3s and 4s. Better. Okay, so that's 5 at range 2.
4s. Okay, fill 2.
Eels, 3s and 3s. Very good. That is 3, 6, 8 at range 1.
3s.
Oh.
Okay, fill 3.
3d3 damage. That is 7.
Not enough to get the SWAT.
Oh.
The sergeant fight you back. Okay, so take 3 at -1.
4s. Oh, I'll go through. You killed an eel, and you did 1 damage to the squad.
All right, that's it. Let's score it up.
All right.
Stormcast Eternals have completed our turn. We finally scored 10, everybody. We hold 1, 2 more. We hold the 2 homes. We hold this one and that one. So interesting enough, we've switched table sides. And I completed my battle tactic just barely.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do, what's your battle tactic?
I'm going to do Reclaim the Realm, so have 4 people, or one unit within each table quadrant. That's pretty easy. If I use my teleports to get around, if I fail them, I have my eels over there that can run and charge, so they can just go off somewhere.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then let's do some casting.
All right. All right, we'll start with his teleport. On a 6. That's a 9. That's an 8.
Let's try to stop it. You got it.
Got it. So he's going to go.
Nice.
And then we're going to do the Eidolon as well. So we'll just do Tsunami of Terror, I guess.
Do you want to try and get rid of the shackles?
Yeah, let's get rid of the shackles. Let's get rid of the shackles.
Because they're going to...
That's a good point. I keep forgetting to do that.
Yep.
They're gone?
Gone.
Gone. Yay. Thank you for reminding me. And just to be cute, we could do Tsunami of Terror. I finally remember the name. On a 7 on dice, 8 on dice, so it's a 9.
Let's try and blend with Krondys. You got it.
All right, pick 3 units within 12. 1, 2. Okay, those guys -1 of their save in combat and can't reach Krondys.
Cool.
Cool. Do you want to do anything?
I do. You got anything else?
Rally? No, I don't need to rally.
So we're going to rally Krondys.
Mm-hmm.
He heals 1. Terrible rally. And then let's do Magical Intervention. With the Lord Relictor. He would like to try and translocate it again.
He's out.
He's out.
Where's he going?
Anywhere.
All right.
I think that's it. Let's move.
Let's move. All right, so that was my movement phase. I brought 1 eel over here to claim this table quarter. Toll's companion going to claim that one. He's going to stand here and try to do some pot shots. We've got the Eidolon. He's about 12 inches away from these guys, so he can do some pot shots and also claim this table quarter. And the central eels are just going to move up and continue chasing the dragon as they're wont to do. We're going to send the endless spells after those evocators in the middle to try and tie them up. That's that.
Charge.
Here we go.
Oh, shooting.
Or shooting. All right.
Charging.
Toll's going to shoot those guys first.
That he can do.
That he can do. 3s and 3s. There we go. 2. We're in 1.
Come on, guys.
And we're going to shoot with the Burning Head. D6 shots for 6. These are 2s and 3s? Yes. Yes, 2s and 3s. Wow. 3s. Okay, that's funny. That is 5. And then 2. 1.
Take 1.
Okay. And then, all right, let's go. Gonna do the eels. They're in an 11. And we are also charging the Ravenex Nesting Jaws. It's in. And he's going to do his mortal wounds. 5s. So he does 2 mortal wounds.
Okay, you got a guy.
Emerald Life Swarm goes in on a 9. He's going to go into the
Wounded Liberator.
last Liberator. Try and finish him off. That's it for charges.
Okay, Rampages. We're going to try and, for Krondys, make you, we're going to roar you.
Roar.
Come on, dude.
Oh, I'm going to try to do -1 attack. I got my ability. Oh, that's how this goes.
That's just how it goes, man.
We're all out attacking, putting everything into Krondys, trying to do 8 damage to him.
We're going to all out defense with our last command point.
3s and 3s. 2s and 4s. $11 at Rin 1.
3s?
Oh, do the damage.
Let's see if the Evocators can redeem themselves and win 1 fight. Okay? That's all we need. Guys on top.
It's a good amount of mortal wounds.
Sheesh. Take 4 mortal wounds.
All right. 4 wards.
Take 2 saves.
2 saves in 1.
Mm-hmm.
Is there going to be 6s, I believe? Save 1.
And then let's do the mounts. Four at -1.
I believe these are also 6s. Okay, and then that's 6 damage. And then wards. Yes, so he took 9.
He's alive on a moon.
He's alive on a wound.
Didn't get him.
Time for the buzzy bees. 8 attacks. 4s and 4s. It's 1. Friend 1. Alright, on a 4 up, he's dead. He's alive.
Okay, the sergeant has piled in. See if we can kill the jaws.
Alright. 2.
2 hits. 2 wounds. Rend 1.
6s. Nope. 6s. You got the jaws. You did it.
We did the thing. All right, I have 1 attack with the Apex Maw. Hits, right?
On a 3.
Yeah, pretty sure. Definitely doesn't wound on a 1. And now we have 5 attacks with the Drake Lord's Talons.
3s. And 2s.
2 at Rend 2.
Alright. This is going to be 6s. Save 1.
A mighty 2 damage.
2 damage, 5 upward. Save 1. So they took a damage.
And then we'll go ahead and stab at you with the Raptors. Two, no rend.
4s. Go through. 5s. Take another damage.
Cool.
Well, I don't hold more point. No, I don't.
You do not. So scored up.
All right, so that was my turn. That actually did not go as well as I had hoped. I did get my battle tactic. I wasn't focusing well enough on primaries. That was my problem there. I got too excited chasing the dragon. I did 1 wound to the dragon. Not even a wound.
Not even a wound.
Dragon.
Yep, he saved it.
But he's all tied up. So I got 6 points. Hold 1, hold 2, and my battle tactic. I do not hold 2 flanks, do not hold 2 holds.
Let's roll for battle round 5.
All right.
Good luck to you.
Back to you. Oh.
We will maintain order, and so I can
Maintain
go.
order. Mm-hmm.
I'm still the underdog.
Yeah.
We're going to make this a flank objective so that we can hold the flank objectives.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. We'll be back for battle round 5. Stormcast. All right, it is battle round 5 for the Stormcast Eternals. We're about to get into it. Our only battle tactic that I think we can successfully achieve is hold the center, and a couple things are going to have to go right for that to work. So let's see what we can do with that right now. First, we're going to try and banish the Emerald Lifesword.
Mm-hmm.
Banished. And then Krondys will do Atavastic Tempest on your eels. 9, 10, 11.
Nope. Okay.
You get their -1 to their save.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Lord Relicta. Translocate, baby. No, he's going to hold on to those points. And we have 5 CP. We're going to go down to 4. And we're going to rally Liberators.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but he heals 1.
Heals 1.
Okay,
Heals
that's
1.
helpful.
All right. It's fairly risky, but I'm going to do a teleport to get my Eidolon a little closer in case I can do a counter charge and maybe deny this battle tactic. On a 6, 7, or a 6.
You got it.
Got it. 9 away. Okay.
Time to move. Movement phase is complete. All we did was shuffle these guys around to make sure that we're out of range of some shooting attacks, and it was quite finicky, but we did it. And then we fell out with the long strike. I was actually trying to kill him because he's part of the general's regiment. So like, die. Don't give him an easy battle tactic. And then I swooped the Lord Relictor around the table edge or around the corner there so I can try and magical intervention and then teleport that guy out if he calls for that battle tactic. So trying to be a douche. And then I have one shooting attack. It's from Krondys, and it's going to be into the eels.
Okay.
It hits.
It hits. Oh,
Wounds. It's Ren 2.
Ren 2. Oh, it was -1 to hit, but it doesn't matter. It goes through. Killed an eel.
No charges for me, so we can go straight into rampages. I don't think you're trying. Are you trying an 11-inch counter charge with the toll?
Yeah, might as well. I got the spare CP.
Go for it, bro.
We're looking for an 11. Oh,
saw that 5 and puckered up.
No. All right. With that, going to combat. I'm going to try to. You do your rampage?
I'm going to do mine first.
Mm-hmm.
Roar. Finally roared.
Can do mine. Oh, you -1 attack.
Okay.
And -1 to hit.
And -1 to hit.
Because we're back to the low tide.
Okay. So Apex Maw. I'm still battle damaged, right?
You are still battle damaged because you have 10 wounds on you.
4 hits. One does not wound.
Okay.
And then 3 hits. Ren 2 at Ren 2.
6s. Nope. Take 2. You got another eel, and another one's down to 3.
All right.
This is going to be 3s and 3s. These eels have not been doing it for me. I can complain about my luck now because the game's close.
Save them.
1. Okay, they're good. Yeah. All right. 1, 2, 3. Take 1 more. So these are going to be 3s and 4s. 1 at Ren 1.
Saved it.
Oh my goodness.
All right. That's it. Let's score it up. Cannot believe we went as far as we did. It looked really bad. Somewhere there in battle round 2.5, maybe 3, it was looking really, really rough, and I was scraping by so hard to make it a game. So I feel pretty pleased just to have scored in those last couple rounds. I feel like some stuff happened for me. Didn't take the win, but I'm still going to take it as a little bit of a moral victory. I'm really happy to see the Deepkin perform today. That was really cool. Yeah. So we want you guys to comment down below who your MVPs and LVPs are and what your kind of key moments are on these. Let's talk about the Deepkin real quick and Callus and Toll. MVPs, LVPs.
Definitely Oliver Toll. And Callus and Toll just did not die the entire time.
Just refused.
And took up so much damage from your team. Yep. The other thing that they do so really well is they integrate with Idoneth really well because they hold the line and the eels can sit right behind them and counter-strike whatever is coming in from there. Because a lot of Deepkin stuff will die. So you have to trade something, but they're not trading. They're just standing. And so that was kind of the story of the game. And I don't think I had really an LVP. The Reavers didn't, kill anything, but they got Krondys scared for his life for half the game and really hurt you mentally. Yeah. So they did their job. Sometimes the eels whiffed a couple times. I got one eel that lost his head. Maybe he's the LVP. Everybody else did their job.
Yeah, looking back, it's kind of a misplay to have put the finest hour on the Liberators over Krondys, but I did not respect the shooting that was going to come out of the Reavers. I was anticipating taking 5 or 6 damage, not 14. It just shocked me to my core. And then I was like, everything started falling apart. Like I missed my battle tactic, and then I'm spending all of the CP just to try and keep this key feature alive for me. Mm-hmm. It was really, really challenging. but all of those eels is quite a good list. I really, really like it. I also really like the aspect of the sea. I think he does really well for like a little bit of a force multiplier, and his casting is quite good. Which when I play Deepkin, I could never get a cast off. So like having that plus to cast on a double caster like that, I can see why that's really good.
2 cast wizard +1.
This Stormcast list, I was very excited to take the Dracolines to try them, and I never got to use the special rule for my battle formation to try and heal them. Or hers is to heal him and them is to res. Never came up. Couldn't do it. And then Astreia got slapped off the table by Callus and Toll. I thought I was well back from them, and they're like, no, we're fine. We'll just walk over here and take 8 damage. And I'm like, no.
Got a stake with your name.
Oh, man, that was rough. And then my long strikes they just could not get a good target. They were presented with Callus and Toll as their only target. That's a terrible target. The Liberators came in, did a bunch of damage to them. Like, they could do some pot shots onto eels, but it really wasn't good enough. And then the only thing in my manifestations that was really doing anything was Shackles.
Yeah. It didn't do much to 14 movement eels.
No, it does very little. I was actually trying to ping mortals into Callus, and it just wasn't working. So LVP for me is going to be just all the Dracolines. They did really, really poorly, and they were just way too many point investment. I could definitely trade them out for literally anything else, and they would probably do better. The MVP for me is going to be the Lord Verlictor, because he kept me alive for 5 turns.
The Lord of the Dance.
Man, we just moved everywhere and just kept dipping out. And some of those I needed 4s to make happen. So it wasn't guaranteed, but he just kept giving me options. So that I really, really like. I think Krondys in another situation could have been really, really positive, really strong. Like he did. He's the only thing that killed anything.
It was the pivot point of everything.
Yeah, like everything moved around him.
Yeah.
But literally, these guys could have just lifted out of my army, and we probably would have functioned exactly the same. Yeah, man, I really want them to be good. They seem good on paper.
I really want them to be good too. They're one of my favorite units.
But even when they were going against eels, they just didn't have it.
Yeah.
It's kind of a bummer.
Yep.
So that is it for us. We are going to re-rack and play another game. So we're going to see you guys next week for another battle report.